collapses around him, and I come, loudly calling out for a garbled version of his name into the mattress, and Christian follows with 2 sharp thrusts, and he freezes, pouring himself into me as he finds his release. He collapses on top of me, his face in my hair. Fuck. And he breathes, pulls out of me immediately, and rolls into his side of the bed. I pull my knees up to my chest, utterly spent, and then immediately drift off or pass out into an exhausted sleep. When I wake up, it's still dark. I have no idea how long I've slept. I stretch out beneath the duvet, and I feel sore, deliciously sore. Christian is nowhere to be seen. I sit up, staring out at the cityscape in front of me. There are fewer lights amongst the skyscraper, and there's a whisper of dawn in the east. I hear the music, the littling notes of the piano, a sad, sweet lament. Back, I think. I'm not sure. I wrap the duvet around me and quietly pad down the corridor toward the big room. Christian is at the piano, completely lost in the music is playing. His expression is sad and forlorn, like the music. His playing is stunning. Leaning against the wall at the entrance, I listen enraptured. He's such an accomplished musician. He sits naked, his body bathed in the warm light cast by a solitary freestanding lamp beside the piano. With the rest of the large room in darkness, it's like he is his own. He's in his own isolated pool of light, untouchable, lonely in a bubble. I pad quietly towards him, enticed by the sublime. It's sublime, right? Melancholy music. I'm mesmerized, watching his long, skilled fingers as they find and gently press the keys, thinking how those same fingers have expertly handled and caressed my body. I flush and gasp at the memory and press my thighs together. He glances up, his unfathomable gray eyes bright, his expression readable. Sorry, I whisper. I didn't mean to disturb you. A frown flits across his face. Surely, I should be saying that to you, he murmurs. He finishes playing and puts his hands on his legs. I notice now that he's wearing PJ pants. He runs his fingers through his hair and stands, pants hang from his hips, that way. Oh my. My mouth goes dry as he casually strolls around the piano toward me. He has broad shoulders, narrow hips, his abdominal muscles ripple as he walks. He really is stunning. Oh God. You should be in bed, he admonishes. That was a beautiful piece. Bach? The transcription by Bach, but it's originally a Novo Concerto by Alessandro Marcello. That's Italian. That was too Spanish, I'm sorry. It was exquisite, but very sad. Such a melancholy melody. His lips quirk up in a half smile. Bed, he orders. You'll be exhausted in the morning. How come, and you weren't there? I find it difficult to sleep, and I'm not used to sleeping with anyone, he murmurs, and I can't fathom his mood. He seems a little despondent, but it's difficult to tell in the darkness. Perhaps it was the tone of the piece he was playing. He puts his arm around me and gently walks me back to the bedroom. How long have you been playing? You played beautifully. Since I was 6. Oh, Christian as a 6-year-old boy. My mind conjures an image of a beautiful, copper-haired little boy with gray eyes, and my heart melts. A moppet-haired kid who likes impossibly sad music. How are you feeling? He asks when we're back in the room. He switches on the sideline. I'm good. We both glance down at the bed at the same time. There's blood on the sheets, evidence of my lost virginity. I flush, embarrassed, pulling the duvet tighter around me. Well, that's going to give Mrs. Jones something to think about, Christian mutters as he stands in front of me. He puts his hand under my chin and tips my head back, staring down at me. His eyes are intense as he examines my face. I realize that I've not seen him naked chest before. Instinctively, I reach out to run my fingers through the smattering of his dark hair on his chest to see how it feels. Immediately, he steps back out of my reach. Get into bed, he says sharply. I'll come lie down with you. His voice softens. I drop my hand and frown. I don't think I've ever touched his torso. He opens the chest of drawers and pulls out a t-shirt, and I quickly slip it on. Bed, he orders again. I climb back onto the bed, trying not to think about the blood. He clambers in beside me and pulls me into his embrace, wrapping his arms around me so that I'm facing away from him. He kisses my hair gently and inhales deeply. Sleep, sweet Anastasia, he murmurs, and I close my eyes. But I can't help but feel a residual melancholy either from the music or his demeanor. Christian Grey has a sad side. That was the end of chapter 8. That was pretty good. That was awkward, kinda. Chapter 9 is boring, I think. Oh god, he's texting her too. Is there something where they get whipped and shit? I want that. Holy shit. Like, after that was the first time they have sex, right? And then, like, she wants his dick every day, basically. This is amazing. Does anyone know
I think this needs to be a daily thing where you read a chapter.
I should start over then. I should start with
Story
chapter
time
1.
with Yara.
I mean, I could do that, right? I do one chapter a day.
Does anyone else agree with that?
Absolutely.
You know, I could start with chapter 1 tomorrow, and then we start over, and we read 50 Shades Darker or whatever.
Oh my god, yes.
We read the other one. By the way, that voice wasn't on purpose. I'm just trying not to be loud.
No, you need to whisper it because that was just perfect.
Well, it was halfway on purpose, you know.
It was a spicy addition to it.
Yeah, you have to know, whisper and talk like you're a character, you know. Oh god, yeah, you can record it. Fuck it, I don't care.
I like the part where you nearly threw up. Oh my god.
That was awful. I don't know what the fuck happened, but I felt like puking out of nowhere. I just had something stuck in my throat, and I was